today's topic is liquid ratio. The alternate name of liquid ratio, write down everyone. Alternate name of liquid ratio. That is the quick ratio or acid test ratio. Alternate name of liquid ratio is quick ratio or acid test ratio. So what is the difference in between current ratio or liquid ratio? Is basically in current ratio all the current assets are included, but in the current assets some of the assets are of the nature which cannot be easily converted into cash. So liquid ratio gives the more accurate view of the firm's liquidity position, because in liquid ratio such type of current assets are not taken into consideration which cannot be easily converted into cash. So out of all the current assets there are two current assets which cannot be easily converted into cash. One is the inventory and second is the prepaid expenses. Inventory, suppose we are having a stock of rupees 5 lakh we are having with us, and can we convert the stock into cash at by our own wish? No, never. Why? Because the stock can be converted into cash only when the customers will be there to buy our goods. So stock cannot be easily converted into cash. Second, prepaid expenses. What do you mean by prepaid expenses? Prepaid expenses means the expenses which we have paid in advance. So we cannot convert it in cash because we have paid it in advance. We have already paid it. Now we can take the service only. We cannot get back our cash. So these two are the least liquid assets. And the other assets, if we are deducting the inventory and prepaid from the current assets, then you will be having the liquid assets. Which assets? Liquid assets. Liquid assets means the assets, all those assets which can be easily converted into cash, which are either in cash form or can be converted into cash. Like cash in hand, it is already in cash form. Cash at bank, anytime we can withdraw it and we can convert it in cash. Debtors, we can get back our money from debtors. BR, we can get it discounted from bank and we can convert the BR into cash as it is required by us. So except inventory and prepaid expenses, all the other assets of current assets are known as liquid assets. So all other things will be added back if current assets are given and you have to find out liquid assets. So what will be the formula? Write down current assets minus inventory minus prepaid expense is equal to liquid asset or quick assets. Why these are known as liquid assets? Because liquidity in business means convertibility in cash. So all these assets can be easily converted into cash. So this ratio measures the ability of the enterprise to meet its short-term financial obligations. This ratio measures the ability of the enterprise to meet its short-term financial obligation. This can be one marker question. What do you mean by liquidity ratio, quick ratio, or acid test ratio? Okay, formula I am repeating. If you have to find out the liquid assets, then write down the formula. Liquid assets is equal to current assets minus inventory minus prepaid expenses. And the formula for liquid ratio is liquid assets upon current liabilities. Current liability are same as we have done in current ratio, no change. But in liquid assets, first of all, current assets will be given in the question. Then we have to make liquid assets by using the formula current asset minus inventory minus prepaid expenses. Then we have to put the values in the formula and we will be getting the answer. And what is the standard ratio? Like I told you about current ratio, the standard ratio is 2:1. Similarly, the liquid ratio, standard ratio is 1:1. It means suppose a firm is having current liability of 1 lakh, then it must maintain liquid assets of rupees 1 lakh. What is the logic behind this? The logic is this, that if all the current liabilities we need to pay within a period of 1 or 2 days, then easily by converting the liquid assets into cash, we would be able to meet the, to pay the, all the current liabilities. If we are not able to pay the current liabilities, in that case, it may lead to our bad reputation in the market. So every firm needs to maintain at least 1:1 liquid ratio. This ratio should not be very high or should not be very less. 1-2 point up or down is okay, but if it is 5:1, then again we will be facing the problem of idle funds or wasted funds. Idle funds means the funds which we have kept in cash, but actually they are not giving us any returns. So better to maintain the ratios to avoid the problem of idle funds. So current ratio 2:1 and liquid ratio, idle ratio is 1:1. I'm just telling you idle ratio. It does not mean each and every firm is maintaining the same ratios. Okay. Now to the questions. So liquid assets, I have already explained you. All the current assets will be included. We will not include, what we will not include? Inventories and prepaid expenses. So current asset, if the current assets are given as a whole, then deduct inventory and prepaid expense. If the current assets are not given as a whole, parts are given, like current investments are given, trade receivable are given, cash and cash equivalents are given, then we have to add all the current assets except inventory and prepaid expense. Need not to add it if the parts are given, but if the whole concept is given, then deduct it, because current asset means already the inventory and prepaid expenses are included in that. So that's why we have to deduct. Okay. So these all things I have told you. Quick ratio must be of 1:1. In case liquid ratio is less than 1, it means that current liabilities are more than in its liquid or quick assets. In that case, company may not be able to meet its short-term financial commitments. And what is the objective of finding out liquid ratio? Is to assess the whether the enterprise would be able to meet its short-term obligations, financial obligations on time or not. Next, now come to the question. Why Limited has furnished following information regarding its current assets and current liabilities. So this is the balance sheet of companies given, and these are the all the, not the balance sheet, the information is given. Cash and cash equivalents, debtors, BR, marketable securities, inventories, sundry creditors, BP, outstanding expenses, provision for expenses. What you have to find out the current ratio and liquid ratio. So first you have to find out the current ratio. In current ratio, earlier we have already done that. You will be adding all the current assets, and the total of the current asset is 1,08,000. It is already given in the question. And the total of the current liability, all the liabilities here are current liability, 54,000. So we have to just put the values in the formula and find out the answer, which is 2:1. It means the standard ratio the firm is maintaining. Then second, we have to find out liquid ratio. To find out the liquid ratio, first of all, we have to write the formula. What is the formula? Liquid assets upon current liabilities. So now we are not having any liquid assets. So first we have to find out the liquid asset. And what formula I told you? Current assets minus inventories. Total of the current assets minus inventories minus prepaid expense. But in this question, you can see that no prepaid expenses are given. So out of these two financial variables, inventory or prepaid expense, whichever is not given, that will be not deducted. But it cannot be there that inventories are not given, because inventory must be there in each and every organization. Prepaid expenses may be given or may not be given. So out of 1,08,000, we will deduct only the inventories here, minus 54. The answer will be 54. And how the, what can be the other way to find out the liquid assets? We will be adding all the current assets and we will not add the inventories. Then also we will be having the same answer, like cash and cash equivalent 5,000 plus BR 5,000, 55 plus 10 plus debtors 29, 29 plus 10 39 plus marketable securities 39 plus 15 54. So am I clear here? If we are taking the whole of the current asset, then we need to deduct the inventory. If parts we are considering, then don't deduct, don't add inventory. Why we are deducting it? Because already it is added in the current assets. That's why we are deducting. But we are considering the parts. In that case, need not to add it, need not to deduct it. When we are not adding it, then why to deduct it? Okay. So here now I am giving the second question. Take 2 minutes to solve this question. I'm telling you, current liabilities 50,000, current assets 80,000, inventories 25,000, prepaid expense 5,000, trade receivables 30,000. Just find out the answer fast. You have to find out the current liquid assets, then answer. Find fast. I have given you 2 minutes, students. Have you done? Do it fast. Yes, everyone is giving me answer. You all are giving me answer, that is 1:1. Yes, you all are correct. Very good, students. Good understanding. Liquid ratio is 1:1. So current liability is 50,000. Current assets 80,000. Inventory is 25,000. So 80 minus 25. Prepaid expenses are also given, which is 5,000 minus 5,000, which is 50,000, equal to. Next question. Do it fast. Inventories are 80,000. Working capital 2,40,000. Current assets 4 lakh. Current assets 4 lakh. Find out liquid ratio or quick ratio. Find out liquid ratio or quick ratio. Again, I am giving you 2 minutes. Do it fast. Inventories 80,000. So two variables, two things are required in the formula: liquid asset and current liabilities. Both are not given. So by using the working capital formula, first of all, we'll be finding out current liabilities. Working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. Working capital 240, current assets 4 lakh. So it means current liabilities will be, find out the answer, 1,60,000. Then find out the liquid assets. Current assets are already given. And what a formula I told you, that is the current assets minus inventories minus prepaid expense. The question is silent about the prepaid expense. So the current assets 4 lakh minus 80,000. 320 upon 160. You can match your answer. So this is the answer. And I think everyone is giving me correct answer. Very good understanding, students. Next question. Do it fast. In the very next questions, you should have to use, I think, balance sheet. Wherever some hidden figures are there, you can also use balance sheet. Working capital 1,80,000. I am increasing the level, difficulty level of the question now. Total debts. I told you earlier, total debts means non-current liability plus current liability. That is the outside liability. 3,90,000. Total debt is 3,90,000. Long-term debt 3 lakh. The formula for total debt was non-current liability or plus current liability. Here non-current liability is given. Total debt is given. So easily we can find out the current liability. Outside liability is 390 is the total debt. Total debt is equal to non-current liability plus current liability. Non-current liability is 3 lakh. So the current liability will be 90,000. Very good. Current liability will be 90,000. Now working capital is given and we also know the current liability, that is the 90,000. Put the values in the working capital formula. Working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. Okay. So the answer is very good, Anushk. Liquid ratio is 1,80,000, liquid assets 1,80,000 and current liabilities 90,000, which is equal to 2:1. So in any manner question can be given. So I just want to say that each and every time while solving the question, each and every formula must be there in your mind. Only when you will be able to solve the question. So better to keep the format of balance sheet in mind. The balance sheet which I explained earlier, I have made that balance sheet for the easy calculations, especially for the ratio chapter. Okay. So the next question, again I am giving you 2 minutes. Current liabilities of a company are 3 lakh. Current ratio is given 3 times. Current liability 3 lakh. Current ratio is given 3 times. And liquid ratio is 1. 3 times matlab 3 is to 1. And liquid ratio is 1 means 1 is to 1. Calculate the value of inventories. Here I am giving you 2 minutes. Current liabilities are given, students. Here I am giving you some hints. And current ratio is given. So what we can find out, just give me your answer in chat. What we can find out by these two figures. Current liabilities 3 lakh, current ratio 3. What we can find out? Current assets. Current assets. Current assets will be, write the formula current ratio. Current ratio is equal to 3 upon 1. 3 is to 1 means 3 upon 1, which is equal to current assets upon current liabilities. Current assets upon current liabilities. So current assets X, current liabilities 3. So what will be the value of current assets? 9 lakh. The value of current assets would be 9 lakh. Okay. Current assets would be 9 lakh. So I'm telling you answer. I'm just waiting 2 or 3 minutes for more answers. Yes, yes. Okay. So here is the answer. And the answer is, the inventories are of rupees 6 lakh. Very good. Abhishek Agarwal, you have given me 9 lakh. Okay, okay. That is for current asset. Very good. So current liabilities 3 lakh. Liquid ratio, liquid asset upon current liabilities. And liquid assets we can find out, or in the alternate way we can use this formula which I told you, that we can also find out the value of current assets if we are having both the assets, current assets and liquid assets. So what is the difference of current asset and liquid asset? That is the inventory, because the formula for finding out liquid asset is current assets minus inventory. So just use the one formula which I told you. Don't change your formula again and again. Do the side interchange. Use the mathematical equation formula, and whatever is not given, assume it as X. Like here inventory is not given. So assume inventory as X and write down the same formula, current assets minus inventory is equal to liquid assets. If you are getting confused in every time, in every question formula is changed, so need not to change your formula. Just to stick at one formula, and whatever is not given, put the value X of not given thing. Okay, now the next question. Current ratio of A Limited is 4.5 is to 1. Current ratio of A Limited is 4.5 is to 1. And liquid ratio is 3 is to 1. If inventories are 3 lakh, inventories are 3 lakh, find out the current liabilities, current assets and quick assets. This question is of 4 marks. Remember, if this question comes in exam, it contains 4 marks. Here you can assume current liability as X. Then you must be able to find out the current assets, 4.5x, and the liquid asset 3x, because the liability is same for all, both the ratios. So if current liability is X, then the liquid asset is 3x and the current asset is 4.5x. And what is the difference of current asset and liquid asset? Is equal to inventory. So 4.5x minus 3x is equal to 3 lakh. So 1.5x is equal to 3 lakh. Like this. 1.5x is equal to 3 lakh. So here we have to find out the value of x. 3 lakh divided by 1.5. Very good. It's 2 lakh. What was the X? Current liability. So current liability is X. And what was the value of current asset? 4.5x. So 2 lakh multiplied by 4.5x. That will be the current assets. And liquid asset, 2 lakh multiplied by 3, because the liquid assets were 3x. So these are the answers. 2 lakh is the liquid current liabilities, value of X. Very good students, you are giving me correct answers. Vaibhav, Ayush, Anushka, Saksham even. Saksham, why every time you are giving answer to everyone? Akash, you also. Many times I told you that please give answer to me privately, not in a general chat. Otherwise, other people used to see the answers and keeps on writing the same answers. Yes, Priyanshi. 9 lakh current assets. Very good. Tanmay Jain, 2 lakh. What is 2 lakh? Current liabilities. Yes, quick assets 6 lakh. So here also you have to find the value of X only. Next question. Quick ratio 1.5. These are the different varieties of the question which you may face in board exam. So that's why we are doing the example of each varieties. Quick ratio 1.5. Current assets 1 lakh. Current liabilities 40,000. Calculate value of inventories. In the previous two questions, inventory was given. And in this question, you have to find out the inventories. Please give me answer on private chat, not in group. Ayush, again you have given answer in group. I think you people don't understand the instructions. Yes. Quick ratio 1.5. Current assets 1 lakh. Current liabilities 40,000. Calculate the value of inventories. Again, if current liabilities are 40,000, then quick ratio is 1.5. 1.5 means 1.5 is to 1, which means if current liability is 1, then liquid assets are 1.5. It means quick assets will be 60,000 because current liability is 40. So 40 into 1.5, 60,000. Now, what is the difference? Inventory. Inventory is the difference of current assets and liquid assets. Current assets are here already given. That is the 1 lakh. And liquid assets 40,000. 60,000. So the difference is 40,000. Very good. Harshita, Saksham, Ansh, Shubhangi, Anushk. Very good. You all are giving me correct answer. Naman Jain. Very good students. Good understanding. Keep it up. Anushka Kothari. Next question. This is the last question, students, or I think one more question we'll be able to do. So a firm has current ratio of 4:1 and quick ratio of 2.5:1. Current ratio 4:1. So what is common in these two ratios? Current liabilities, that is 1 in both the ratios. If inventories are 22,500, find out total current assets and total current liability. Difficulty level is increased in this question. Again, use X. Current liabilities, take X. Find out current assets by using that X. Current assets are 4 times of current liabilities and quick assets or liquid assets are 2.5 times than the current liabilities. So the current assets will be 4x and the liquid assets will be 2.5x. Liquid assets will be 2.5x. And the difference between current assets and liquid assets is equal to inventories. Inventories are already given. So 4x minus 2.5x is equal to 22,500. So now find out the value of x. Means 1.5x is equal to 22,500. 1.5x is equal to 22,500. Yes, till here I told you. Now find out the value of x. 15,000. Yes, very good. current liability. Deepak Sharma, Ansh, Saksham, Abhishek, Adit, Naman, Shubhangi, Anirudh Gupta, all are giving me correct answer. And the current assets were the 4x. So 50,000 is multiplied by 4. That is equal to 60,000. Very good, student. And the last question. This is the last question. Very less time is left, so do it fast. If you will be not able to do it, then send me answer on WhatsApp group. Working capital of a company is 6 lakh. Current ratio is 2.5:1. And what you have to find out? Current liability, current assets, liquid ratio. Assuming inventories are of rupees 4 lakh. Inventories are of rupees 4 lakh. Okay. Have you noted down the information? I am ending class here. So you can solve it and give your answers on WhatsApp group. By the evening, I'll be sending the assignment related to today's topic. And in tomorrow's class, first we will be discussing that assignment. Then we will be going with the next topic on Monday.